拆开了爱情的保险，尚未期限是没上限，凭我感觉自由来挑选，酸酸甜甜都由我做主。
Hi, I'm Lillian. I'm in Nanjing, China right now, and I'm teaching English at Nanjing University for freshman and sophomore English majors mostly. I just graduated from Penn State University. I got a bachelor degree in Asian studies and a minor in Chinese that is pretty useless in China, it turns out. Because my Chinese is so bad. But yeah, I wanted to vlog about living in China because I've seen a lot of vlogs about living in Korea, such as Simon and Martina or Steve Miller Chi Ranger, and I really enjoy those vlogs, but there aren't any vlogs about living in China for the most part, so I wanted to fill in a little bit of that gap. There's probably no vlogs about living in China for the most part because YouTube and Facebook are actually blocked in China, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to get on those. There's a few different ways. I'm personally using a VPN called Ytopia, and it's a service that you rent. You can rent it for about $65 a year, or you can rent it on a monthly basis, and I don't remember how much that costs because I'm going to be here for a year, so I figured might as well go for broke. But that's a pretty reasonable price, and I also bought it with graduation money, so I cheated a little bit on the price. But yeah, and having a VPN is actually, it opens you up to a lot of things that you couldn't get before, like Canadian Netflix, because I'm from Philadelphia, or right outside of Philadelphia, and with my VPN, one of the best connections I get is through Canada. Like, they have 3 Canadian gateways, and there's Montreal, Vancouver, and Toronto, and Canadian Netflix just has better stuff on it. But yeah, one of the things I think is good, as I said, my Chinese is basically useless, so I have an app called, trying to get to the home screen of it. Anyway, it's called Pleco, and basically it's a dictionary. And the problem with Chinese is that you can't read it phonetically. So even if you know a couple of characters, you might not know everything that you're looking at, so that makes it kind of difficult. And this doesn't translate sentences, it just translates characters, but that's a big help. And on this app, you can draw in the character, so just draw in the character, I'll draw in that. And it'll give you it'll show you what it could be. Darn it. At the bottom, I just messed up. And then you can be like, oh, I wanted this one. That's what I wanted. And you can press done, and it'll show you that character, how it's pronounced in Mandarin, and possible meanings and usages for it. It's a pretty good app. I know a lot of people who have it. It's pretty useful. But yeah, that's all for now.